So once again, welcome back to School Coaching Point, and this is the question in front of you, and this question was asked in CBSE Board 2019, and for the upcoming 2021 board exam, this question is very important. And this question I have taken from arithmetic progression. So here is the question: solve means we need to find out the value of x. So meaning of solve means we need to find out the value of x. So here 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 plus dot plus x equals to 287. So in this given question, first of all we need to find out whether whether the given numbers are in AP or not. So here A1 means the first term, A1 equals to 1, A2 equals to 4, A3 equals to 7. So A2 minus A1, that means A2 minus A1 means this is the common difference. So A2 minus A1 equals to 4 minus 1 equals to 3. A3 minus A2 equals to 7 minus 4 is also 3. That means similarly you can find out A4 minus A3 also. A4 minus A3, A4 means 10, A3 means 7, 10 minus 7, 3. That means here the common difference is same. Common difference is same. Since the common difference is same, it means the terms, all the terms should be in AP. That means here 1, 4, 7, 10 dot x, all the terms are in AP. And in this given question, the nth term, this is the nth term, last term is given. What is the nth term? an is represented by the nth term. So here an equals to x, that is the last term, and sum of all the terms is given. Sum of all the term means Sn is given. Sn equals to 287. Now let's move to the solution. So we have already learned the last term of an AP is represented by an, and what is the formula? A plus n minus 1 whole d. So A means the first term, n means the total number of terms, that means how many terms are given in the AP, and d is the common difference. So here an means x, since the last term of the AP is given x, so we should write x. A means the first term means here 1, n is not given, so n minus 1, n is the total number of terms, how many terms are given in the AP, and d is the common difference. So d is the common difference, so what is the value of d? It's 3. That means x equals to 1 plus 3n minus 3. So from here x equals to 3n minus 2. So from here x plus 2 equals to 3n, and n equals to x plus 2 by 3. So what are the steps we have done? Since an is given, an means the last term of the AP, an means x, it is given. And how to find out the last term? This is the formula, a plus n minus 1 whole d. So simply putting the value, a means the first term is 1, n minus 1, n will be remain as n because the total number of terms is not given in the given question, so it will be remain n. D means the common difference. So after simplification, x equals to 1 plus 3n minus 3. So it is x equals to 1 minus 3, it will be minus 2. So 3n minus 2. So from here x plus 2 equals to 3n. So from here n equals to x plus 2 by 3. That means we should write n in terms of x. So this is one of the equation. Again, what is the given information? Sn is also given. Sn means the sum of the terms. Sum of the terms of the AP is given. It is 287. And we have already learned Sn means n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 whole d. So this is the formula to find out the sum Sn equals to n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 whole d. So here Sn is given, so Sn should be 287. Sn equals to 287. N is not given, so you should write n by 2 twice a means 1, so 2 into 1 2 plus n minus 1, and d means it's 3, d equals to 3. So from here 287, it's n by 2 plus 3n minus 3. So from here 287 equals to n by 2, so 3n minus 1. After that cross multiply, you can do the cross multiply. So 287 into 2, it becomes 574. And in the right hand side it will be n 3n minus 1. So from here 574 equals to 3n square minus n. So from here 574 we need to transpose to the right hand side, it becomes 0 equals to 3n square minus n minus 574, or you can write 3n square minus n minus 574 equals to 0. So this is the equation. Now we need to find out the values of n. So you can use the splitting of the middle term. By splitting of the middle term you can find out the values of n. So what is the technique? So we have already learned how to find out the values of x using the splitting of the middle term. So what is the coefficient of n square? 3 is the coefficient. And what is the constant term? 574. So 3 into 574. So 3 into 574, it becomes 1722. Now we have to find out the factors. So 2 is 8 times, 6 times, then 1. Next 861, the unit digit is 1, so it should be divisible by either 3 or 7 or 9. So suppose we are taking 3, it should be 3 2s are 6, 2 carry, 8 3s are 24, once again 2 carry, 21, 7 3s are 21, then 7, it's 4 times and 1 times. Now one factor is 41, then another one is 7 2s are 14, 14 3s are 42. So what are the factors? 42 and 41. So 3n square, so it should be minus 42n plus 41n minus 574. So taking 3n square and 42n, you can take common 3n, thrice n, it becomes n minus 14 plus 41, we can take common, it becomes n minus 14 equal to 0 in the right hand side, and it becomes n minus 14 bracket 3n plus 4 equals to 0. So what is the last step? So last step equals to n minus 14, so 3n plus 4 equals to 0. So this is the last step. So from here n equals to 14 or n equals to minus 4 by 41, it should be 41 minus 41 by 3. Since the value of n, the values of n should not be in fraction because n represent the number of terms, how many terms the given AP has, so it should not be in fraction. So n should be 14. N should be 14 means how many terms are there? There are 14 terms. Since we need to find out the values of x, we need to find out, our aim to find out the values of x, these values of n we need to put in the equation 1. Suppose our previous equation it was 1. We need to put the values of n equals to 14 in the given equation. Now putting n equals to 14 in equation 1, it becomes 14 equals to x plus 2 by 3. So cross multiply 14 into 3, 42, x plus 2 equals to 42. So from here 42 minus 2 equals to 40. So finally what is the values of x? X equals to 40.